my form right along the edge here. Well, I'm going to come in just a little bit. I'll take a handful of cement, pack it into the form, pull the form forward a little, just keep pushing that in. Keep packing that in, move it forward a couple inches, grab another handful of cement, move this forward, stuff that in there, another handful, stuff that in, advance a couple inches. Advance just a little bit. Another. Got it right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So here we go, and we're going along, and all we're doing, I'm just bringing the form a little bit forward. I'm pushing the concrete in. I'm advancing it a couple of inches. And if you look at my concrete here, every once in a while I just get a little bit of water. Just keep that so that I'm keeping that sand sticking together. Just a little bit, not too much. Too much is too much. You gotta have enough. So I'll take a handful of sand and just pack it. And I'll pack it in to the form. Try not to put too much pressure on the form. Just hold it there. And then I'm going to advance the form. And as I advance the form, I'm going to push, keep packing in. Advance the form an inch or two. Grab another handful of cement, pack it in. And this way you see, I've almost had no waste along as I'm going because I'm putting all of my cement into the form. So I pull my form, pick that in, just keep packing it in. Advance a little bit, and here's my line that I'm trying to follow. So I just kind of bring my form around, keep following my line, put another, pack some more cement in there, inch forward. Another, pack in some cement. Now what's going to happen eventually, I'm going to stop for a minute. I'm going to go back and I'm going to touch up. And so this is a good place. I'll just stop right here. Come in. That's where I'm going to stop for a minute. Rinse off my form. And I go back quite a bit. This is what I've just done in the last couple of minutes. So I'll go back and make sure. You might not can see it very well, but there are spots that are low on the inside of here. I'm just going to put a little bit of cement. Here I'm going to put just a little bit of really wet cement. You can see this big divot in the front here. This part's been about an hour, drying up really well. It's got just a little bit of, just take a sponge, just touch it ever so gently. Clean it up just a little bit, smooth it off. You'll see little bits of sand coming off of it. That's totally normal and fine. Just helps to make it dead perfect. You've got on this side, see on top here where it's got a little bit where it needed to be filled, that just brings it, smooths it off just a hair. This little tiny dot, you probably can't even see it. This little tiny dot, just smooth it. Right here, a little stick got in the way. You can see this rough little bit here. Take the sponge and just, I'm not even applying pressure. I'm just letting slightly the weight of the sponge go over it. And the sponge has no water in it. It's dried out. Along the front here, I've got some just tiny little divots. Just take out little bit and makes it perfect. It's a little wet, but